If I could go back to the very beginning of my fitness journey, before the supplements, before the workout splits, before the motivation videos, there's one thing I would change immediately. And no, it's not a specific exercise. It's not a diet plan. It's not even a gym routine. It's the mindset. Because when I first started, I thought fitness was about doing everything perfectly. Perfect workouts, perfect meals, perfect discipline. And the moment I messed up, missed a workout, ate junk food, lost motivation, I felt like I failed. That mindset almost made me quit. If I could restart, the first thing I'd do is stop chasing perfection and start chasing consistency. When you're new, you think motivation will carry you. It won't. Motivation fades. What actually builds your body is boring, repetitive consistency. Showing up even when you don't feel like it. Doing average workouts on average days. That's what works. I wasted months overthinking plans instead of just moving. The second thing I do first is fix my relationship with food. At the beginning, I saw food as either good or bad. I punished myself for eating things I enjoyed and then tried to compensate by training harder. That created guilt, stress, and binge cycles. If I could restart, I'd focus on balance. I'd learn that food is fuel, not a reward or a punishment. Protein matters, calories matter, but enjoying your food also matters. Fitness should support your life, not control it. The third thing I do is train for strength before aesthetics. I was obsessed with looking a certain way. Abs, arms, chest. But when you chase looks, you lose patience quickly. When you chase strength, progress feels real. Getting stronger builds confidence faster than any mirror ever will. When you see the weight on the bar increase, you know you're improving, even if your body hasn't changed yet. Strength creates belief. Belief keeps you consistent. Another big mistake I made early on was doing too much, too soon. I trained too many days, too many exercises, too much intensity. I thought more effort meant faster results. In reality, I was just exhausting myself. If I could restart, I'd start slow. 3 to 4 workouts a week. Focus on compound movements. Learn proper form. Build recovery habits. Fitness is not a sprint. It's a long-term relationship. I'd also prioritize sleep and recovery way earlier. I used to think progress only happened in the gym. That's false. Progress happens when you rest. Muscles grow when you sleep. Hormones balance when you recover. No amount of training can fix poor sleep. If I understood that earlier, I would have progressed faster with less stress. One thing I'd absolutely do from day one is stop comparing myself to others. Social media ruined my early mindset. I compared my beginning to someone else's 5-year progress. That made me feel behind, insecure, and impatient. If I could restart, I'd remember this. Everyone starts somewhere. Your only competition is who you were yesterday. Comparison steals joy and kills consistency. Another thing I'd do first is build discipline before relying on motivation. Some days you won't feel like training. That's normal. Discipline is what gets you to the gym on those days. Motivation comes after action, not before it. If I waited to feel motivated, I'd still be waiting. Fitness taught me that discipline is a muscle, and it grows the same way your body does, with repetition. I'd also stop obsessing over supplements. I thought supplements were shortcuts. They're not. They're additions. Protein, creatine, they help, sure, but they don't replace consistency, good training, and proper nutrition. If I could restart, I'd spend less money on supplements and more effort on basics. And finally, the most important thing I'd do first, I'd learn to enjoy the process. At the beginning, I was always waiting for the future version of myself to be happy. I'll enjoy this once I look better. That's a trap. Fitness becomes sustainable when the gym becomes part of who you are, not a punishment, not a phase, not a temporary grind. The days you don't want to train matter more than the days you do. The slow progress matters. The boring weeks matter. Because those moments are building something deeper than muscles. They're building identity. So if you're just starting your fitness journey, or if you feel stuck right now, remember this. You don't need the perfect plan. You don't need extreme discipline. You don't need to rush. You need patience, consistency, and self-respect. If I could restart my fitness journey, I wouldn't try to be perfect. I'd try to be consistent, and that makes all the difference.